So this is our 10th freeze now this season, which is pretty much on par with what we expect. But what's newsworthy, Chief Meteorologist Mike Brewer says, is how long the sustained cold has been around this week and into the weekend as well. With one issue, or one bump, if you will, and that's going to be a bump up in temperatures tomorrow, Friday, out ahead of our next cold front. We will also see a chance for rain, not really a whole lot of rain from that, but it will be rain, by the way, late Friday into early Saturday. As close, however, as Metro Atlanta, we could see frozen precipitation and snow, and that could lead to travel implications, so be aware of that. 2 chances for you to win $1,000. A reminder, the payroll payout continues. 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. are your opportunities. Listen for the keyword and make sure you have the WOKV app downloaded in order to activates on our appeal with those key words and a chance for you to win $1,000. We're continuing to follow the firefight, which only grows by the hour out west in California from the Hollywood Hills to Pasadena and Palisades area, as we saw yet another new fire build in the overnight hours. Death toll standing at 5 at last check, but hundreds of thousands have been evacuated and no rain in sight as those Santa Ana winds continue. And boy, just a devastating scene and a pretty catastrophic scene continuing to develop about a lack of resources and water that we're continuing to follow. That story is updated. Ben Becker with an update on his ongoing investigation into the Jacksonville Housing Authority, and the man who has been identified as the leading candidate to be the next CEO of the beleaguered agency is putting some contract demands on paper that could give JHA board members a second look. Word is they are looking to do a special emergency meeting Friday or Monday to take a deeper look into his contract demands. That story updated at WOKV.com and in the WOKV app. A national day of mourning and a state funeral planned for the 39th President, Jimmy Carter. That will be at the National Cathedral in D.C. starting at 10, followed by the military flyover that will take place in his final resting place in Plains, Georgia, next to his late wife, Rosalind Carter. And interesting local connection here, among the many other local connections we've followed over the last few weeks since his passing, is that the military flyover, those pilots are going to be leaving from NAS Jacksonville. They've been preparing here in Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. And we'll continue to follow these and other stories over the coming days. Our Spotlight on the weekend, as always, 8:10 on Jacksonville's Morning News, and Spotlight rundown of events at WOKV.com.